this video. Last time I did teach you on how to run C, isn't it? How to run the C compiler over here. I think let me make it smaller. Okay. I already also provide you with the installation step, and I hope that all of you already tried it. This step by step, as I mentioned, this is by Dr. Ismail, and there is a step on VirtualBox, creating and then installing Ubuntu. So I hope there is no one that did not have problem with this. And last time I already provided the video on how to do the 3 steps: to compile, to build, and then to run for the C or CC compiler. Is it okay? So at that step, everything clear, right? So we just play around with the C library. So include stdio.h means that you include the library, which is the function for your C programming. And printf is already over here, display the string inside quotation. So you will print out everything inside this quotation, and then you need to remember there is a 3 step before you can run it. And on top of that also, I found out that some of you still didn't have knowledge on using Ubuntu, and most of you also said that you are in a beginner levels of using Ubuntu. So that's why I will show you step by step. So I hope that for the one that who already expert, please just ignore the boringness, because this one is very beginner things, as you need to know about Ubuntu and then C and also MPI. Now in this video, the focus is on to run the MPI, which is in the file that I given last week. So in this file, I already provide you with the code, source code, but I also already show you that you can also look into my correction. If you just run this program, there will be error. That's why I already give you the correction. So I hope that you're aware on that. So over here, let me make it side to side so you can see it clearly. And this one is step 7, isn't it? Yeah, step 7. You were given the source code and the how you're going to execute it. Before that, let's go to our Ubuntu. Again, this is my VirtualBox because I'm using MacBook, and I just reinstall my VirtualBox today. So that's why I need to record it at 3 a.m. in the morning, because tonight I just want to record this video, but suddenly my Ubuntu is corrupt, because last time when I'm cleaning my PC using this software, I think it's delete also my kernel, so my window also been deleted and of course my Ubuntu. So I need to re-download my Ubuntu ISO image, and then I need to reinstall my VirtualBox, also the Ubuntu itself. So it's take long time for me just to record this video, and I already lost all the source code. I need to review it again. So I just can show you the very simple source code for this video tutorial. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to open my terminal. Again, I just you to aware that using VirtualBox is that slower than using the normal window. Okay, I open my terminal. Just now I use it, it's normal. Now when I want to record the video, it's stuck. Okay, here is my terminal. Let me put it smaller so you can see it all clearly. Over here, let me show you the things that the most important thing when you want to install the MPI library, which is first of all you just need to do this simple step, which is you type the not this one. Okay, you just need to use this command sudo apt get install library open MPI /div. And for mine, of course, nothing will be happen because I just install it back. So if let's say maybe 1 month, maybe there is an update version. So because I just install it, so nothing, zero upgrade, zero newly install, zero removes, and non upgraded. Okay, that's the first thing that you need to do. And as I already mentioned, you need to know on the parts. Currently I'm pointing up my parts to this folder, which is Nurhaliza over here, to my home folder. And let me show you again and again for you to be familiar in Ubuntu, especially on CD, ls, which is this is just a common command c o cmmo command. So this is just a simple command for the Ubuntu. So let me try to make lis, which is ls for the short form. So I will ls, and as I already mentioned, this blue color will be as the folder, and then this one will be the file inside that, and the green one is my output file. So let me open my Nurhaliza folder. Maybe I should rename it differently so I cannot call my own name. Okay, it's loading. So if you can see over here on my folder, it's similar in what happened when I put the ls list, and I will show everything inside this, isn't it? So that's the simple command. I hope that you not feel boring because I just repeating it, but for those that still wanted to make it useful and familiar with Ubuntu, so it's useful, right? And then maybe I can go inside to my desktop. Let's say over here I put the CD, and then I just type DE, and then I put tab, so it will direct right then my desktop. So if I type CD desktop, then I will pointing up my parts to the desktop folder. So this is just a revision for you. So I don't want to do that because my file is inside this Nurhaliza folder. So let me try to do the view first. So similar, to compile first. So quite similar to this one, but because we want to use our this MPI, so we will use the MPI versions, which is MPI cc, and then -c, and my files is called as text.c. Okay, before that I want to share with you also. Last time, before I want to proceed, I forgot, I want to show you that last time I share with you the command sudo gedit, isn't it? Gedit mean I want to edit my existing file that available. So I type sudo gedit text.c, which is my file over here inside this folder. So whenever I press it enter, then it will open up my text.c, so I can directly edit it. But this one, it will open you the new window. But how if let's say I want to just edit through my terminal? You can have this command nano I'm too lazy, as I said. You can just type nano text.c. As always, I prefer to have sudo in front because I want to add my as the administrator. So maybe you cannot hear me clearly. I want to add as administrator. So if you are using your window, administrator is just right click and then you open using that, isn't it? You can select, but using Ubuntu, of course you cannot do that. So that's why you just type sudo nano and then your text file. Something like that. So it will be directly open on the terminal, not open a new terminal, new window, which is your text pad, uh, text pad application, isn't it? So this one you directly edit over here. Then you can see also there is an option for you just using the keyboard. If you want to exit, you just use the for me I will using Control X, but I think for you you can just using Command X if you are using Windows, isn't it? I forgot the name, but normally I just remember if I'm using the keyboard at Windows. So you can also write up and then read and then cut paste using all the given shortcut here. So this is just for your informations on using Ubuntu. So this over here you can edit, and if you can check that I'm doing the corrections on my source code over here, which is I include the int main, which is integer, which because I am pointing out to my integer inside here, so I need to have the integer main, and also I need to have the return 0 over here too. So is it okay? Then this is my print out, which is from this and this and this, and then I will get whatever I want to, just sentences, because this is just a print off. And over here is percentage D, so it will point out to the percentage D and out to the percentage D. What is the percentage? So you will point out first to, because this one is not PowerPoint, so I cannot chonteng like that. I cannot simply write something over here on top of this. So it will point out to here and ARGC, which is integer archers, ARCG, I forgot how to call it. And over here your another char. So this is, you need to know that you will point up to here and then here, and you are using this equation. If let's say MPI error is equal to MPI com size, then you will get like this using MPI com world and then NPS, and then similar to another situation. So there is two situation over there. So I just press exit, and I just assume that everything is okay for my coding. So now the step for me to compile, build build the output file. So I type sudo MPI cc, and then minus O, which is O refer to output. Okay, is it okay? O refer to output. I want to do the output for my text.c, and then I will put the name over here. What is the output name? So let me call it similar or different. Let me similar text my output name, and then the file that I want to view is from this text.c. So I press enter and success. If let's say there is no error, maybe should I show you the error one after this? Okay, so now I want to execute the file. So last time I already show you, you can just simply using that dot slash text, but again, as myself, I make myself remember to always use sudo in front. So I type sudo dot slash text, and then I will get, okay, this is the output from my simplest first my first source code for Hello World 1. Later on, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a simple task for you to run another source code and try to deal with it, and I want you to do a presentation like this video recording. How you're going to compile, build and run, and what happened inside the file. Also, you need to try to explain it, just a briefly presentation only, because I don't want to take it longer in your presentation video, as it will occupy more size for your video if you make it longer, isn't it? So just make it short and clear that you are the one that did it. So later on I will make a new link for your I think assignment for your lab 1. So this is considered of your lab 1, which is on your MPI. Then what else? Okay, let's say I made it as a wrong thing. I delete the int, the integer part, and then I save it, and let me recompile it again. So you can see there is mentions on warning over here about the integer. So you can see and check which part that you are doing the error, then it will show you the line. So it's very useful because you will be showing where you put the wrong. So it also already mentioned return type default to int, means that you play around with int but you didn't pointing up the int, which is integer, to your main. So you need to add on your integer before the main. So I exit. Yes, this is just a simple version of using the MPI, just a short one, because later on I will give you the much bigger coding. So I hope that you can test on your Ubuntu and also on your MPI. Before you go to MPI, please make useful also in your GCC. Is it okay? So if anything didn't understand, you can just direct PM me, or maybe you can also ask me in the WhatsApp group chat. So thank you for your watching and have a good day. Sorry, I did not end yet because I want to show you another how you're going to do on your okay. Just now I'm teaching you how to execute the file using sudo dot slash the output file name, but in MPI you can also use this command. uh, I actually it's just similar, only that you can use it as to show it is the number of process, how many process that you want, and then you want to execute the output file. This is how the number of execution file that you want to do. But for me myself, because I'm using VirtualBox, that's why I'm not using this, because it's not enough space for me. So I just can show you examples of one time only. Let me show you the example. So I will type over here and it will show me the exact similar, isn't it? Because it's actually similar, which is you are using dot slash tags, you get similar output. And similar also if I use the MPI run and then space dash np and then number of process that I'm going to use, which is number of process, which is one only. That can only I show. You can also change the numbers of process running over here, then your progress also will be changed on your output. But for me, I am using VirtualBox and it's not enough space. You can see over here. Let's try. So it mentions that there is not enough slot available in the system to specify 2 slots that were requested by the application tags. So yeah, cannot. So I can show you only one example using MPI run minus np, which is I execute or process only for the text output file. So it will likely similar to this one, nothing different, isn't it? So that's one I want to add before I end it. Okay, thank you again. Bye bye.